Hi, I'm Tim Dowd. I'm with The Take, and I am here with Steve Scott, artist and illustrator, and I would like to talk to you about some of your work here. Now, what do you think, as an artist, really helped influence your style?
Life. I think more than anything, life just influences me. But drawing style-wise, you know, I was a product, a child of the 70s, and Michael Golden, who's also here, we're with the Eva Inc. Group, and he's on the other end of the table. I found his Micronauts. It was Micronauts number 3 back when I was a kid, and I picked up comics before that, but I said, man, at that point in time, I was like, this is what I want to do, you know. And so maybe I'd say Michael. You know, he's been very influential. Now he's a good friend.
Is that a big thing for you to be able to be friends with someone who is an idol of yours, or at least an influence of yours?
Oh, it's not as big anymore now that I know him. No, just kidding. No, yeah, he's fantastic. No, you know, again, it's gone from being, you know, an idol of mine to now he's a friend. You know, and I still so admire his work, and he's been very helpful because in addition to penciling as a career, I've also been inking and coloring and doing Photoshop. And he's mastered all of those things. And he, you know, every now and then I can call him up and say, look, how do I do this file in Photoshop? How do I do it? He knows how to do it, you know. So yeah, it's been great.
Now, I know that you've recently put out an issue of Batman Confidential number 49. Yes, and you mentioned you do a lot of stuff. Was that penciling? What art duties did you pull on that one?
On the Batman Confidential, I'm the penciler. I worked with Bob Petrecka, and he was the inker, and the writer was James Patrick. And it just came out this week. On the 6th, October 6th, and it's been getting good reviews. Before that, I did some Green Lantern work. I've also worked on X-Men Forever over at Marvel. I've done Indiana Jones. I've just recently done some covers for Moonstone of the Phantom. There's the print of the Phantom right there. And I've been keeping very busy.
Is Batman Confidential, was that your first time getting to work with the Batman?
No, it's not actually. I was the only artist that did a Batman Dark Knight adaptation. I did it was the bank heist scene with the Joker. I got to do that. It was available with the Blu-ray edition of Batman Begins, and I also did a Batman a Totino's mini comic. It was so cool. I mean, like back when I was a kid, they used to put
the pizza rolls.
Yeah, okay. They used to put comics in like the cereal boxes. Well, this was just like that. It was, you know, and it had my artwork on the front box. It was like the 70 count of the pizza rolls. I dug that. That was kind of cool for me.
And you mentioned earlier your Moonstone comics, and you mentioned something the Phantom over there, or anything you'd like to talk about on that front?
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, I love the pulp heroes. You know, I listen to radio shows sometimes when I'm working from the old time, like The Shadow and all that. It was just a privilege and an honor for me to do. I did this cover and issue 11. It was a privilege and an honor. I loved it. I also did some work on Action Boy, which I'm doing a sketch of Action Boy right now for their Captain Action book. And it was a lot of fun.
Now, I believe at least that Green Hornet had its origins in kind of those pulpy heroes as well. Are you excited for the new movie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very much.
Have you seen Black Beauty?
No.
It's in the thing. Yeah, it's here. I got to ride the motorcycle. It's pretty awesome.
I've got to see that. I've got to. You know, that was the one thing. Yesterday I was very busy here at the show, and today is going to even be busier. Tomorrow will be my day. Everybody's got to come to this show and just walk around because there's too much to see. It's just awesome. Yeah, I can't wait.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.
Hey,
I really appreciate it. I'm Tim Dowd. This is Steve Scott, and we're on The Take.